This goes out to all you people that think that all I eat is plants. But I don't. Look at that. That's a nice, beautiful black bean burger. Homemade bread. Wedges. Look at that. It's beautiful. Now, this is not exactly the most healthiest, food on the planet, but it's better than Five Guys with fries and McDonald's and Burger King. All that stuff that you all be eating. Chick-fil-A, you know? Hey, nobody asked you nothing, baby. Yes. Black bean burger. Look at that. Beautiful. All done by Chef Langston. 2092. Yo, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? A lot of people like to brag about their, recreational DRUGSs. But I like to brag about, my herbs. You know what I'm saying? I just got my Bladderwrack in, in the mail, and my Contras Crispus. Putting these two together. Woo! Power punch. Power punch. Yes. Let me tell you something. I know you all are trying to figure out, I seen this black bean burger, Langston, and you put this herbs and stuff. What does this got to do with, the number one thing that's destroying the black race? You're saying it's not violence. You're saying it's not black on black crime. It's not the guns. It's not the drugs. Then what is it, Langston? Can't you put two and two together? It's the food that we eat. See, all gangsters, thugs, drug dealers, stick-up kids, murderers, robbers, etc. They have one thing in common with all the rest of us common folks. And that is, they need to eat. And in the black community, regardless of what class you're in, you know what I'm saying, or low class, middle class, high class, the vast majority of us eat all of the wrong foods. And this is what's destroying the black race. It's not exactly the black on black crime, it's the diabetes, colon cancer, prostate cancer, pancreas cancer, thyroid cancer, high blood pressure, heart disease. All of these elements stem from the food that we eat on a daily basis. And I know this is a subject that oftentimes black folks don't want to talk about. You know what I'm saying? But we need to talk about it. I know you don't want to be told what to do, when it comes to your food. Which is crazy to me because most of us go to work and we work from 9 to 5 and we have a boss. And that boss tells us what to do every day. Every day. Every couple odd years, we vote Democrat or Republican. We're not really in control of our lives like we think we are. So why is it when it comes to our food that we eat, we're not willing to listen? I tell you, every time I do these type of videos, the views are low, extremely low. The comments are extremely low because nobody doesn't want to tackle or take on, their diet or what they're eating. No one wants to practice any type of discipline when it comes to what they put in their mouths, which is crazy to me. How do we value, How do we value, clothes, European high fashion clothes like Louis Vuitton, Gucci? How do we bring value to that, but not the value, that we supposed to really have when we eat at the dinner table? We're supposed to have high values when it comes to what we intake. Yeah, we have expensive taste when it comes to jewelry, clothes, cars, houses, all materialistic things. Way expensive taste. But then when it comes to what? Feeding our bodies. Oh, we'll go to the dollar menu any given day. We'll order from the Chinese food restaurant any and every day. And if you really paid close attention, you know what I'm saying? At your local Chinese food restaurant, if you really paid attention, you would know that the people that cook that Chinese food that you all eat, they don't eat the same food that you eat. Most of the times when you see them take a break, they'll eat steamed rice, fish, nothing fried. They'll drink tea. But that's not what they serve you. They serve you all General Tao chicken, chicken egg foo young, beef and broccoli, shrimp and rice, pork fried rice. You telling the Chinese person, well listen man, instead of white rice, I want brown rice. You know what brown rice is in the Chinese food restaurant? It's white rice thrown in a wok with some soy sauce poured in it and scrambled up. Boom, there you go. That's your brown rice. Or at least that's their version of brown rice. Which is crazy to me. We have very poor or bad eating habits. I don't understand how we have, high taste and everything else, but we're still eating like slaves. For real. That's real talk. Whenever you eat soul food, you're still eating like a slave. Straight up. How in the world you into high fashion? You want the best of the best. You want to go to the five-star, restaurant, but you're still ordering pork. Oh, let's just no. Let's keep it above 50. You go to a 5-star restaurant and you're ordering, a great meal that costs $100, $200. But then when it comes to holidays such as that you anticipate, holidays such as Thanksgiving, Christmas, Labor Day weekend, 4th of July, Memorial Day weekend, you eating like a slave. Boy, I can't wait until I go to Big Mama house because I know she gonna cook them chitlins. She gonna cook that macaroni and cheese, sweet potato salad, potato salad, sweet potato pie, ham, all of this shit that's gonna clog up your arteries. And then you say, well, Langston, why do you care? Why do you care, Langston? Why do you care so much about black people? Because I want to see us win. For a change. I want to see us win. Everybody is constantly picking on me. Well, that's all you eat is plants and this and that and so forth. Yeah, but you know what? I'm getting up in the morning. I don't need an alarm clock when I get up. As soon as I get up in the morning, you know what I do? I take my vitamins, you know what I'm saying? And I go straight to the gym. I don't need to eat breakfast. I don't need to break my fast when it comes to, you know what I'm saying, eating out fast food restaurants and sausage biscuits and grits and all the rest of that shit, whether I'm cooking it at home or whether I'm going out there to get it. I don't need that. I don't need that type of food to break my fast. I just don't. Most people don't need 3 basic meals per day. You eat whenever your body tells you it's hungry. And most of the times your body is not even hungry. It's really what? Dehydrated. And what you're thinking is, oh man, my stomach is growling and, I feel a certain kind of way. Well, let me just feed the body. No. Most of the time you're dehydrated because we're not drinking a sufficient amount of water every day like we're supposed to. And that's real talk. And all of this food pyramid was bullshit. It's just bullshit. Because everybody's is different. Everybody's body is different. We have to change things. You know what I'm saying? The only way we can survive or be able to survive on this planet is to feed the body. We have to eat to live, not live to eat. And yes, true indeed, at times, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a vegetarian. Most of the time I'm a vegan, but I'm a vegetarian, you know what I'm saying? Most of the times, it's very difficult. You know what I'm saying? To go to outings, specifically family outings, because they don't serve. My family's not vegetarian, you know what I'm saying? Majority of my family, over 90% of my family, are meat eaters, you know what I'm saying? And it's really hard because they want to serve me or my family, my immediate family, when I go to these family outings, you know what I'm saying? They want to serve us side orders, So they'll say some shit like, yo, I know you don't eat pork, I know you don't eat meat or whatever, but we have collard greens for you all, and we didn't put meat into that, and we have macaroni and cheese over here. That's no meat. That's not meat, but it's a byproduct of meat. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me, it's the cheese and the milk. You know what I'm saying, that you'll put in there. The regular milk and the evaporated milk, the cheese, curled up milk, you know what I'm saying? That comes from the cow. Excuse me. You know what I'm saying? I live a very disciplined life. Every now and then I'm not gonna lie. I'm human. So every now and then I slip, and slipping is just, I go a little bit above and beyond. You know what I'm saying? Like the black bean burgers with the wedges. I might have 2 sandwiches instead of 1. You know what I'm saying? I might have like a basket full of wedges instead of having a handful. And I'll see that, when I get on that scale, the difference in weight. But it's not to the point where I slip and I start back eating meat. You know what I'm saying? That's something that I'm not going to do. Let's just face it. Come on, man. We're going to keep it $1.50 right now. You know what I'm saying? I take all types of supplements. I take vitamin D, D3. Well, I mostly take that because of the fact that, it's wintertime. So I can't get my natural vitamin D3 from the sun, or vitamin D from the sun. You know what I'm saying? Pause. Because, it's wintertime now. In the summer, I cut back a lot of my vitamins because all I got to do is go out there, sun gaze, ground, practice grounding. Well, grounding, excuse me. And I get my nutrients from the sun and the earth. Being that it's cold, I have to take supplements. You know what I'm saying? So I take my vitamin D3, I take my calcium and my magnesium all together as one. And then a couple hours later from that, I take my zinc, and then I take my iron. I take spirulina. I sprinkle spirulina on my quinoa. I also take sea moss. I just showed you that. So with that being said, when I go to the grocery stores and I buy my vegetables, I know that nowadays I'm not getting the type of vegetables that, I would have gotten 20, 30 years ago. Because most of this food is genetically modified as it is. So you definitely have to take supplements. So what's your point? What's the point that you're making? Well, I mean, come on, let's just be real. What do you think? What kind of nutrients do you think that you're getting from meat, from eating meat? For real, when they're injecting hormones and all types of steroids inside your food. And you wondering why your 9-year-old child has triple D's. You know what I'm saying? She got breasts bigger than yours. In other words, there's really no nutrients in any of the food that we're eating. But it's definitely little to no nutrients in the food that the meat that you're eating, that you're intaking. Because most of the animals that you're eating, because you'll sit here and you'll tell me, well, where are you getting your protein from since you're a vegetarian? This and that. Well, shit, I can get my protein from all types of different vegetables, fruits, and as well as my supplements that I'm taking. Now the question goes back to you. You know what I'm saying? First and foremost, what is protein? Most black folks don't even know. You understand? And then when I break it down and I talk about, like, what is it, 20 to 23 to 20 something more amino acids that you're really talking about, are you getting all of the amino acids that you need? You know what I'm saying? From your meat. Because nowadays, cows, chickens, and pigs are not being fed grass. They're being fed corn to fatten them up. You understand? And I'm going to take it a little further, okay? Let's just say you got your amino acids, you know what I'm saying? So where's your niacin? Where's your magnesium? Where's your potassium? Where's your zinc, your iron? The list goes on of the rest of the minerals, vitamins and minerals that you need that technically you lack. Have you all ever taken blood work? Because I know the last time I did it, it was August. And the doctor was like, don't come back here. You're right. I'm not. I'm dead ass serious with you. The doctor told me, don't come back here. Because you're playing games. Let's be real. She doesn't mind me coming back for a checkup. But in all actuality, she's like, yo, come on, please, stop playing games. No, seriously, this is my word. I went in there, got blood work done and all the rest of that stuff. And she was like, yo, stop wasting my time. You know you're healthy. Keep it moving. I was in the doctor's office I'm going to tell you this. I waited longer for the doctor to come in than us talking and her checking me out. Straight up. But see, this is the thing that y'all don't think about. And what about your testosterone levels? Estrogen, as far as dealing with a female. What about that? Because if you have low T levels, then guess what? Your Johnson may not be working efficiently. And if your Johnson ain't working efficiently, that means that there's a lack of something. A lack of nutrients, a lack of sleep, a lack of exercise. I could go on with this. That most black people are not getting. Y'all not getting a proper sleep. Y'all listen to people like Steve Harvey, all of these stupid ass stars that's telling you that while you're asleep, everybody else is making money. So you should get about 4 hours of sleep. No, you shouldn't. You should be getting anywhere to 8 to 8 hours of sleep. And you fuck around and listen to people like Steve Harvey and the rest of these guys that stayed up all night. You're going to look just like them. Like shit. You need to be getting a sufficient amount of sleep per day. You need to be exercising. You wondering why you're getting these ailments. And, well, they don't run in the family. You know, I just don't know why. Because you're not mobile. Don't you know your heart is a muscle? And it needs to be worked out. Every body part needs to be worked out. And that's real talk. The reason why Big Mama got diabetes and her legs are swole up and this and that and all that stuff is happening because all she did was work. Working is not an exercise. It's not an exercise. Actually working to a certain extent, you know what I'm saying? If you're being overworked, it literally does the exact opposite of what exercise does. Exercising and working out, weightlifting and cardio, that builds your body up. Overworking, it tears your body down. And this is what we need in the black community. For someone, or not someone, we need a lot of people to push health. That is the number one thing that we need to push. It's our health, because our food is literally killing us. I'm telling you, a hamburger is killing, a McDonald's hamburger that is killing you faster than that man that's around the corner ready to stick you up. Straight up. And that's real talk. And I just don't understand how at times black people could be so ignorant. And then when you have all these ailments, you know what I'm saying? In the case like my uncle, he got his foot cut off because he ain't listen. You know, they told him, yo, take your diabetes, your insulin, this, that, and so forth. And you got diabetes, you got to get his foot cut off. Now you want me to feel sorry for you. Now you want me to pick you up because you can't drive the fucking car. But you are the cause of your own fucking problems. You know what I'm saying? And don't get it twisted. I'm not perfect, man. I'm not. I'm still learning. I didn't come from I didn't come from a family where, I ate vegetables all day or every day. No. I was brought up just like you. I ate meat. I ate pork. I ate chicken. Well, we didn't eat a lot of pork in our house. You know what I'm saying? But I ate chicken, beef, all of that stuff. Pepperoni pizzas and stuff like that. It wasn't until my aunt, she was like really the first person that really, taught me about, my eating habits and how I need to like cut back on certain things. Cause she was a Hebrew, and I think till this day she still is. You know what I'm saying? Where, when I lived with her, we ate, ground turkey, a lot of salmon, whiting, and that was it. Wasn't no pork or none of that stuff. And then, they did Shabbat, and I had to do it too. So I started my discipline at the table with my aunt, and then I worked myself up to this point. It's not like one day I snapped my fingers and said, I wanted to be a vegetarian, and I want to be conscious about what I eat. No, it was a slow and gradual process. Right now, I could drink. This is like probably my fifth one of these. I got a gallon. Y'all seen this, but y'all have seen me drink. Out of that gallon glass, that glass gallon, that I have. You know what I'm saying? So, I drink a gallon of that almost every day. But it took some time. A lot of people will sit back and say, well, yo, man, I don't really like the taste of water. Well, water doesn't really have a taste. And why do you have to spike it? Why do you have to put something in it? And even if you choose to put something in it, try putting lemon, like fresh squeezed lemon in it. That's about it. That's what I do. But it's a gradual change. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to actually just jump from go from step 1 to step 10. But I urge you all to be more conscious and aware about, what you put in your body. Start off, you can't do push-ups, do as a man or a woman, do the woman push-ups. Do some crunches. If you have steps, walk up the steps once or twice out of the day. You know what I'm saying? Take brisk walks to do something. Because, yeah, true indeed, the drugs, the violence, and all of that stuff is running rampant in our community and it's killing us all, but not as fast as what we eat. It's not. You know what I'm saying? And I swear, man, I hate seeing, black folks in the hospital, when I do, and it's only, once in a blue moon, and that's because I'm having another baby, and I'm not having no children, I'm just saying, like, each time I've had a baby, I've had to go to the hospital. And every time I go to the hospital, it's just flooded. You know what I'm saying? The lobby is flooded full of black people, and aches and pains and a leg missing. And it's just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? And listen, I'm not exiling and exiting pushing out the white community, because the white community fall victims to bad eating habits as well. It's just that we are worse with our shit. But I mean, come on, the cancer floor is full of Caucasians. You know what I'm saying? But that's a different story, because they also suffer from, other things like skin cancer, you know what I'm saying? Melanoma. Yeah, man, I just want us to make a difference, man. I want us to make a change. It's 2022, and no one should be eating like they're a slave. And that's real talk. Every now and then, I understand that you're gonna slip and nobody's perfect, but at least for Monday through, this is how I try to work. You know what I'm saying? And y'all can copy off my system if you want to. I try to eat clean Monday through Friday, and then Saturday, which is today, I'm gonna have that black bean burger and those wedges that you just saw in the very beginning of this video. I'm gonna eat that, and then Sunday I might eat something, and then Monday I'm gonna pick it back up and eat clean. You know what I'm saying? So on the weekends, I don't get out of control. I have a little cheat meal here and there, and that's to reward myself, because I've been doing good throughout the week. And then when the week begins, I get back on my job. So yeah, man, I hope that this video will make a difference. That I inspired and motivated you all to change for the better, change your eating habits, get out there, walk. And one other thing too, black people, stop being scared of the sun. Straight up. Stop it with the fucking umbrellas. Absorb that vitamin D. It's good for you. For real. Other than that, my name is Langston2092. Once you like, comment, subscribe, definitely share this video.